I want to talk today about what's known in business as a blue ocean strategy. Now, this was made popular by a couple of Ivy League scholars who wrote a book about it. And this is the book they wrote. You can see it here. Now, this book is fairly complex. I don't think you really need to buy it and go over it. But you can if you want. If you like that kind of thing, you want to do a really deep dive into it, hey, knock yourself out. I'm the kind of guy that does that kind of stuff, but most people, it'll just drive them crazy, right? We're going to get into it. The basic concept is there's red oceans and blue oceans. Red oceans are where there's massive competition, and so there's blood in the water for you to get an increase in market share because you have to take it from somebody else, right? A blue ocean is there's no competition, there's no blood in the water because what you're selling is so different than everybody else's stuff that there is no competition. There is no market competition. So, anyway, that's what we're going to talk about. My name is Maurice Kempner. I'm an attorney, real estate broker, business coach, and consultant, and welcome to True Legacy Wealth Media. First of all, what you need to do with the blue ocean is you need to come up with some new kind of a value proposition. Okay. So this is something that's valuable to people that nobody else really offers. Now, in the book, one of the examples they give is the Cirque du Soleil. You see these shows a lot in Las Vegas, and really, this is it's a kind of a circus. It's a competition, and it's really not competitive with circuses if you think about it. But that's what it is. It's a circus. People going around on trapeze-like things and everything. But there's really no competition between a circus like Barnum and Bailey and Cirque du Soleil. It's just irrelevant. People who might go to Barnum and Bailey might go to Cirque du Soleil, but there's a lot of people that will go to Cirque du Soleil, and I don't even think about Barnum and Bailey. It's just not competitive. So there might be a business that you're in, and by making some changes like this, your business will now be just different, just like Cirque du Soleil is different from regular businesses, right? So there's all kinds of ways you can do this. You can add a service. You can just change some things. You just got to brainstorm it. You can use mind mapping to brainstorm it, and that will help you a lot. We have a video on mind mapping. It's in our video section. You can find it there. And this is a great way to do brainstorming. It's mind mapping in your business and also in your personal life. I highly recommend it. So you figure some things out and you try. I mean, you just try to make the whole goal here is to make the competition irrelevant. The other thing you want to do is you want to drive down costs. So you want your new idea to be less expensive than your competitors for you to operate and really valuable to people. And there's really no place else they can go to get it. And if you can make it habit forming in a way, that's even another way to innovate. It's something that people would just want to use or do on a regular basis. That's another concept you could add to it, but it doesn't necessarily need to be that way. I don't think Cirque du Soleil is habit forming, but you see why it's a blue ocean and not a red ocean when it comes to Cirque du Soleil. Really, what I'm saying is here, you want to reach beyond current demand. This might be creating a demand that doesn't even exist. In fact, fundamentally, that's kind of what it is because you're creating this new product or service, whatever, in your business that nobody else really has. Other people might have stuff that's similar, but your stuff is so different that nothing else is like it. So this is creating, think of it that way, think of it as creating a demand, try to find a way to create a demand that doesn't really exist that much already. That's one way to look at it. The last thing I'm going to say about this is you want to kind of be able to develop a blue ocean strategy that's difficult for anybody who might want to copy it to copy it. This is what they call putting a moat around your business idea, right? So, for example, a good moat might be you're really interested, you have in a mission that helps humanity, that's good for people in general, something like that, where most other businesses are just interested in their bottom line and crunching the numbers. And if you focus on that, I think it increases your value anyway when you focus on what's in the best interest of people. and how you're going to solve their problems. It makes you much more valuable. When you focus on numbers, you end up with companies doing all kinds of crazy things to get people to buy more, making their stuff wear out too early or go out of fashion earlier than it would, things like that. Changing the grill on a car frequently, for example, to make other cars obsolete that people already bought, so they have to buy more. Things like that. That's not really in the interest of people. And if you do this kind of thing, I'm just giving you an example of a moat. People want to be with your company. And it's hard for other companies to, believe it or not, copy that because it's just not the mindset of so many people in business. But that's just an example. And if you have some other way of doing things that's difficult for people to copy, or you have some content, for example, that people use or rely on, it's difficult to copy all of that stuff. Those are the kind of things you can do to build moats. But anything you can do to make it more difficult for other competitors to copy or to put them out of their comfort zone if they try to copy you is usually helpful to making your blue ocean strategy successful. So anyway, I hope this helps. And appreciate you watching. And it really helps us out if you like and subscribe. It helps us do more videos like this. And we really appreciate it if you do. So anyway, thanks for watching. And I hope this helps.